In this video, I'm going to highlight some of the top annual events that happen here in Spokane, so stick around to find out more. My name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent in the heart of the city of Spokane. There are actually a ton of annual events that happen here in Spokane, so coming up with a top definitive list of events is difficult. So here's my take on the top annual events. I've tried to include events from different categories, from food and drink to arts and culture, cars to sports. There's so much going on here in Spokane that I'm guaranteed to miss someone's favorite event. Just take it for what it is. Alright, let's get into it. Spokane is home to really active and outdoorsy people, so it's no surprise that some of the top annual events in Spokane are sports events. The first one I'm going to cover is Bloomsday. This is a 12k road race that's taken place in Spokane since 1977. It's held on the first Sunday in May, and there are tens of thousands of people that turn up. So if you're going down to watch, you're guaranteed to see some quirky and interesting costumes. The route starts and ends in downtown Spokane, and most of the route offers great views of the Spokane River. The finish line is the north end of Monroe Bridge, offering the beautiful Spokane Falls as a backdrop. The next sporting event I wanted everyone to know about, if you didn't already, is Hoop Fest. Now, Spokane is basketball mad, with the Gonzaga Bulldogs being the sporting pride of the city, so it's no surprise that this event is so big here. Hoop Fest is actually the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament anywhere in the world, and has quickly become one of Spokane's top summer events for people to look forward to. It attracts more than 250,000 people from across the United States and across the world. Over 6,000 teams play over 14,000 games of basketball across 42 city blocks in downtown Spokane. Anyone of any skill level can play, and it's just a great time. Teams of 4 enter, obviously only 3 allowed on the court at any one time. Everyone is guaranteed 2 games, so no matter what level you're at, you can go and enjoy yourself. Okay, the next category of events that I want to cover are food events. Okay, so you've burnt all the calories for the year with those sporting events that I just covered. You're gonna need some great food. Spokane has a great food and drink scene, so it's no surprise that there are great food events happening here every year. Pig Out in the Park is a 6-day food and music festival. The event features concerts from national, regional, and local artists, along with more than 40 food vendors. It takes place around Labor Day weekend, and it's a great time. The next critical event in this category is the annual Craft Brew Week. Spokane is home to dozens of breweries, and the craft brew scene makes up a huge part of the culture here in Spokane. This is a relatively new event, having only started in 2015. It's not actually one event taking place in one point, it's 50 different events taking place all over the city at the same time. So if you're into good beer and cool venues, then this is one that you're going to want to check out. Okay, the next category of events that I wanted to cover are entertainment events. Now there's a ton of events in this category, but here are just a few. The first is Inlanders Volume Music Festival. This takes place on the first weekend in June and showcases artists from across the Pacific Northwest. There are hundreds of artists playing at different venues all over Spokane, and one wristband will get you into all the venues. There's also a party bus that will take you to your next music destination. This event has something for everyone and covers tons of different genres. You're guaranteed to find something you like here. The next is Theatre Fest, which takes place in August. Theatre Fest is a 1-day showcase of performing arts. The goal of this event is to make sure that everyone in the community has the opportunity to experience performing arts, and it's free to attend. The next is Art Fest. Art Fest is an outdoor art, music, and food festival which takes place on the first weekend after Memorial Day. It takes place in historic Browns Edition and has hundreds of vendors showcasing paintings, sculptures, photography, ceramics, and everything you can imagine. There are also usually artists from across the Pacific Northwest playing at this event. The event is also well catered for, with some of the city's favourite vendors turning up. There's also a beer garden for afterwards where you can relax with your friends. Okay, the next category of annual events that I wanted to cover is the annual parades. There are tons of annual parades that happen here in Spokane, the biggest of which is the Spokane Lilac Festival. This isn't just one parade though, it's actually a week of festivities that takes place in May and coincides with the blooming of the lilacs. The event culminates in the largest armed forces torchlight parade in the nation. It attracts well over 100,000 people and has taken place since 1938. This is a really cool event for you and your family to check out. Spokane also hosts some pretty big St. Patrick's Day parades and some Pride parades as well. When you're in a city with as much going on as Spokane, it's easy to miss some off the list, so here are a few honourable mentions. If you're into cars and car shows like I am, then there are events in May, June, July, and August for you to go and visit. If you're into shopping or just like window shopping, then there are farmers markets, there's Bazaar, which is an annual event, and there's Small Business Saturday. In terms of cultural events, you can check out the annual Scottish Highland Games, as well as Unity in the Community. If you're looking for something to do with the family, then there is a fun fair in May, Fall Fest, and some great Christmas events as well. I can guarantee someone watching this video is going to say, "Phil, you idiot, you left off such and such an event, which is the best event in Spokane." And that really proves the point of this video. There's so much going on in Spokane, catering to so many different interests, that there really is something for everyone. That'll do it for this video. Leave me a comment with your favourite annual event in Spokane. Like I said, my name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent in the city of Spokane. If you or anyone you know is looking at making a move out here, please get in contact with me. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have and would be honored to work with you. Until next video, thanks for watching.